aka Bullets, YouTube channel.
Hurry up, now tell us why you're here.
Kyle Buschtire will start at pole position for the second race of 2009 where he wrecked too many cars! Why? Jeff Burnton would lead for the most laps, leading for 72 of them, but Matt Karzith will win 2 races in a row, winning the second race of 2009. Kyle Buschtire, the mean yellow car, would finish second, Clint Bokar third, Jeff Burnton fourth, and Lightning McQueen rounding out the top 5. David Rudakar will start at pole position for the third race of 2009 where Slate Granger will accidentally cause a crash. Mike Yankee Jr. would somehow avoid the crash despite being right behind it. Jeff Gorvette would lead for the most laps, leading for 115 laps this race, and he wins the third race of 2009, finally breaking his winless streak, with Lightning McQueen finishing second right behind him. Who finishes third? Greg People does. Tony Gass would finish fourth, and Cal Weathers would round out the top 5. Mark Carton will start at pole position for the fourth race of 2009 where Joey Logearno would wreck too many cars! Why, Joey Logearno and Danny Kerbin will now be out for the season! Kurt Buschtire would lead for the most laps, leading for 270 of them, but Lightning McQueen would pass him with 2 to go to win the fourth race of 2009 where Kurt Buschtire would finish second, only losing by 6 feet! Jeff Gorvette would finish third, Kevin Shiftwright fourth, and Brick Hicks rounding out the top 5. Lightning McQueen will start at pole position for the fifth race of 2009 where Tony Gassworth would wreck Kyle Buschtire and Joey Logearno on lap 7. Hooray! He wrecks cars that wreck cars! And Tony Gassworth says you're welcome to Piston Cup fans. Luckily, the rest of the 41 cars would finish on the track and 38 on the lead lap. Lightning McQueen would lead for the most of those laps, leading for 109 of them. And he easily wins the fifth race of 2009 where Cal Weathers would finish a distant second, Bobby Swift third, Mark Carton fourth, and Tony Gassworth rounding out the top 5. Kevin Shiftwright will start at pole position for the sixth race of 2009 where the only caution is that Samuel Serpentino accidentally wrecked Slider Petrolsky and himself on lap 81. Bobby Swift would lead for the most laps, leading for 147 of them, but Rex Revler will get his very first win with the sixth race of 2009 where he sings this song after he wins. Lightning McQueen would finish second this race, Brick Yardley third, Floyd Mulvihill fourth, and Jeff Gorvette rounding out the top 5. Tony Gassworth will start at pole position for the seventh race of 2009 where Joey Logearno would be out on lap 2 because he missed the turn. His teammate Kyle Buschtire would wreck too many cars! Eugene Kobareski says this is the last time that you will wreck other cars. And he's 16th as of lap 431. Now who exactly was he saying it to? Kyle Buschtire, who's now out! And Kyle Buschtire says this: "Don't say that word!" Cal Weathers would lead for the most laps, leading for 107 of them, and he would go on to win the seventh race of 2009 where Tony Gassworth would finish second, Lightning McQueen third, Mark Carton fourth, and Bobby Swift rounding out the top 5. Eugene Kobareski finished 14th, but he was cheered as he crossed the start-finish line for what he did. Lightning McQueen will start at pole position for the 8th race of 2009 where Sam Shifter would be out on the first lap because of an engine failure. Phil Texan said something very mean, and he was suspended for the next race as a result. Kyle Buschtire would once again wreck too many cars, and Ryan Newcar would go airborne on lap 185 because of Joey Logearno. Why? Lightning McQueen would lead for the most laps, leading for 62 of them, including pole. But Mark Carton will get his first win since 2004 with the 8th race of 2009. Jeff Gorvette, his rival back in 1998 and now teammate, would finish second this race. Lightning McQueen finished third, Tony Gassert fourth, and Kurt Buschtire rounding out the top 5. Lightning McQueen will start at pole position for the 9th race of 2009, where Joey Logearno would accidentally wreck David Rudikar and himself on lap 107. Now his teammate, Kyle Buschtire, would once again wreck too many cars. 2 cars would share the honor of leading the most laps this race, these 2 cars being Lightning McQueen and Jeff Gorvette, who both led 93 laps each. But Lightning McQueen was the better of the 2 as he won the 9th race of 2009, with Jeff Gorvette finishing in second, Brick Hicks third, Kyle Buschtire somehow in fourth, and Juan Pablo Montoya rounding out the top 5. Kevin Shiftwright would start at pole position for the 10th race of 2009, where Eugene Kobareski would retire from the race due to fatigue. Kyle Buschtire would wreck 3 cars! Why? His teammate Denny Carlin would lead for the most laps, leading for 72 of them, but Bobby Swift will be the winner of this race, winning the 10th race of 2009 with Denny Carlin finishing in second, Jeff Burrington third, Lightning McQueen fourth, and Kevin Shiftwright rounding out the top 5. Number 5, Mark Carton will start at pole position for the 11th race of 2009, where, oh no! The Mean Green Car, Chickix, is back! And he wrecks too many cars! Tony Gassert would be 20th as of lap 392, where he wrecks the Mean Green Car, Chickix! Which means, hooray! Tony Gassert wrecked the Mean Green Car. The Mean Yellow Car, Kyle Buschtire, led for the most laps, leading for 378 of them, and he wins the 11th race of 2009. Right! His teammate, Denny Carlin, would finish second, Lightning McQueen third, Jeff Gorvette fourth, and Casey Corner rounding out the top 5. The Rocket, Ryan Newcar, will start at pole position for the 12th race of 2009, where Chuck Hacks DNQ'd the race. Hip hip hooray! Went Piston Cup fans. Eugene Kobareski once again retires from the race due to fatigue. But the other 42 cars would all finish on the lead lap. Unfortunately, Kyle Buschtire would lead for half of the laps, leading for 200. David Rudikar would somehow win the race, winning the 12th race of 2009, getting his very first victory. Ryan Newcar would finish second this race, Chip Gearing's third, Kevin Shiftwright fourth, and Carl Edwards rounding out the top 5. And here is the top 20 in points, with Lightning McQueen having a 30-point lead over Jeff Gorvette, and Tony Gassert not far behind. Defending champion Cal Weathers is 4th in points right now, and Kyle Buschtire only recently got into the top 10, slightly ahead of Ryan Newcar, who's now 10th. Matt Karzeth sure fell from winning the first 2 races in a row to doing terribly in the last 10 races. We'll see how the other 2/3 of the season goes. But Mark Carton is in 19th, rising from way below the top 20 after the Florida 500. Maybe he could try to finally win a Piston Cup.
Remember to press the notifications button, which goes ring, ring, ring after you press it. And lightning strikes back, and that's as if you subscribed, of course. And thank you for watching this entire video.
Why? Joey Logearno, why are you already wrecking other cars? Maybe Kyle Buschtire has been a bad influence on Joey Logearno, making him wreck other cars. And how does David Rudikar randomly win the pole for the 3rd race and the 12th race? How? And The second part of the 2009 Piston Cup Races to the 35 will be coming out soon enough. Now into something more serious. A single day after I released the 2009 Florida 500 video, Russia invaded Ukraine. Now Ukraine is suffering in a war, an unjustified war declared by the Russian government, headed by Vladimir Putin, who shall suffer the consequences of disrupting peace. We must stand with Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!